Hello everybody, happy Sunday and welcome back to the Traxion channel for another new Race Driver Grid episode. And this of course is episode 20. We've finally hit the milestone and we're definitely in the latter part of this career mode now. So thank you so much for all the support throughout. It's been amazing as always and I've loved every single second of recording this series. Of course this is also the last episode that's going to be released before the release of Grid Legends, which is the newest version of this line of games. It all stemmed from this game, Race Driver Grid, and Toka Race Driver that came before it. So that is very exciting. I can't wait to play that. But right now, I'm going to jump into Grid World.
Looks like someone's blown a tire. Looks like it's Andrea Casoro.
Okay, at the end of the last episode, I did the first round of the Protune Championship on the Global Racing League. But for some reason, it hasn't seemed to have saved that, because I'm going back into Grid World now, and as you can see, we've just got the normal race event screen. So I think I'm going to have to do the first round again. That Kushkalsi Viper is a very nice looking car. That's probably going to be my backup choice. If this Skyline can't take me to victory, I might try it again and buy a Viper. But I mean, I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, and we've already made contact with said Viper, or at least the teammate. So I'm also in cockpit camera, just because as I was setting up the controls again, for some reason they all wiped. I tried a little bit of cockpit camera just to test it out, and I think, you know what, let's try it again. It's been a while. But it looks like, yet again, go away Joachim, yet again I have a complete lack of pace by the looks of it. So as per usual, we're going to be relying on AI mistakes, AI crashes, stuff like that. I'm going to try my best to make the most of it. I'm also going to try and take it a little bit easier up the hill to try and save my suspension, because last time I was driving over these bumps, I was damaging my I've just damaged the suspension again. Okay, that's unavoidable. Coming towards the end of the first lap, I've got my teammate Joachim all over the back of me. He's alongside me. I'm going to try and give him some space. No idea if I ended up wiping him out there. I think we're okay. There's been a crash in the last corner, but I'm still in position 6 for some reason. One lap to go. It's going to be a worse start than last time by the looks of it. Oh, Joachim's got past me. I've broken my right window by hitting my left.
Watch out, that's your teammate ahead.
It's not going great, is it? Let's be honest. That's me back up to P6. I'm not even driving that badly.
Couple of drivers connected behind you.
Ow.
Nasty.
Now broken my front windscreen, can't see a thing. This comes back to what I was saying a few episodes about the visibility in cockpit camera, especially on these kind of street courses when you're inside a car. It's really not great. You can't see much of the race that's going on around you. It's going to be an underwhelming 6th place, worse than my result in the last one. And for some reason, I lost the championship in terms of the save file anyway.
Good driving. Push a little harder.
I was pushing and it wasn't good driving at all. We don't even need to look at the results for this one, to be honest. It was shambolic. My teammate finished 8th though.
Here's the team to beat, but this driver is one who will give you a run for your money.
Okay, round 2 at Washington. I'm going to change back to the other camera angle. Give myself half a chance. Washington, again, not the best circuit, but we will see what we can do. I've got a bit more experience of these tracks now. Around the outside of the NSXs. Keep it floored on the outside here. And that is P5. Okay, we're not far away from the front already, so this is slightly more encouraging. Oh, it's the shorter Washington. I remember this one from the original touring car races right back at the start. So this layout slightly easier to deal with. The AI are a bit slower over that infield section. And I'm already in 4th place, and we've got the winner of race 1 ahead of us. Oh, make that 3rd. That is fine. Okay, end of lap 1, still P3. Gonna keep it floored through this section. That was a mistake. Whoa. And breathe again. Oh. Okay. Previous race winner spins out from P2. Oh, I've hit the wall. That was bad. But yeah, that's me in P2 now. They're making it very easy for me in this race. In the last one, it was like impossible. I don't understand the inconsistency of the AI in this game sometimes, and also the inconsistency of grip. Jeez. That first corner is very treacherous. Ow.
Someone's blown their engine. It looks like it's Dave Brookfield.
And that is a spin for the leader. Everything's going a bit mental here. I've literally crashed into a wall.
Your transmission may be damaged.
But now I'm leading. 1 lap and 1 corner to go. I've just got to keep it together. Keep my head on. Drive nice and carefully. And we should be picking up a win. Corner cutting chicane. That's all fine. Everything's under control. Round the final corner. And that is going to be a surprise win in race 2 of the Protune Championship.
I knew you had it in you.
That race was much more like it, and I take home the win, 20 points, with Joachim Müller down in 9th place. And the winner of the first round, I think, finished 7th, so okay, the standings are going to look a little bit more respectable now, hopefully. There we are then. Andrea Casaro takes the championship lead on 34 points, ahead of me on 30, and then we have Pathiraja on 28 points in 3rd. So things are still pretty close to the top. I'm still not convinced about my performance in this car, but we'll have to wait and see. What I am very happy with is £400,000 on the sponsorship board. That is the most I've ever had by far. Haramah is round 3. That is a surprise. I did not expect to be racing on this track in the GT Tuned, or the Tuned Cup, whatever it's called. Either way, here we are. Championship leader Andrea Casaro on the pole position by the looks of it, so I'm going to try and make my way to the front, but these purpose-built race circuits based on real ones, I definitely perform better on these than I do in the city circuits. That's me already up into the top 5. Gonna make that P4. I think this is the first time I've driven around this track in anything other than European Le Mans Series. That is us in P3 already. Good opening lap so far. Comfortable P3, but it looks like Casaro is going to be the man to beat in this championship. Currently leads it and leads the race. Got 2 Skylines all over the back of me. Everything still pretty much staying the same though. This section is where I'm going to make up some time on the AI. Much nicer through there. We're going to go for the move here, because I know they're weak on this corner. Actually, I think he just spun off, did he? Yep. I think that's the 3rd time already in this episode alone where the car directly in front of me has spun off. Right, time for Casaro to pick up the curse. You're the next one to spin. I can feel it. You're going to go in the next lap. Oh, okay. A tyre? I've never heard that before. That's the first time someone's had a puncture, and I called it, didn't I? Happened on a straight. I was actually very lucky to avoid that because it took me by surprise. I saw a lot of smoke, didn't know what had gone on. But P1? Got Pathiraja on my tail. Going for the lead. Almost made my apex there. For race driver grid, that was pretty good. Joachim Müller in P4 as well, so he's not far away. Oh, there's lots of bodywork from Casaro, who's still there in P12, just by the side of the road. He's not retired, he's just sitting there on the grass, so he is going to pick up last place. That is good news in terms of the championship. I'm not mean, I mean obviously I don't wish the worst on my opponents, but it's good news, let's be honest. Through the final corner, I do have Pathiraja right on the back of me, so we're just going to cover our bases here. Oof.
I can't believe you beat me. Great clean driving and a nice win.
It got a bit close at the end, and somehow Joachim still gets surprised when I beat him, even though he's been pretty much useless this whole time. 2 wins on the trot, very much a surprise. We have Pathiraja finishing 2nd, so he's definitely staying in the championship fight. But the leader of the championship, Andrea Casaro, last position and no points. Updated standings, 50 points for me in the lead, with Pathiraja 2nd now, 46 points, so it's still very close. 3rd place we have Watanabe as well, not too far away, so things are looking better than I expected after the first race, and after the first race last time as well, but let's wait and see. I'm still not getting ahead of myself here. This time we managed to secure every single sponsorship, so this is the most sponsorship money we've ever had, and you can see it's over $500,000 from 1 race. That is ridiculous. Oh, and Joachim brings in his first green sponsorship in ages too. Well done.
Don't let this guy fool you. He's got a room full of trophies.
Okay, back to Shibuya. First time I've been back here since the last time I raced these cars. This should be interesting. I did enjoy this circuit. But I'm going to play it cool in this one because I cannot afford a DNF. I just need a solid top half result. And I don't know the track off by heart, so this could well be damage limitation. Let's try and sneak our way through nice and clean. It's fine so far. No major drama. I've got to say, this episode has been pretty free of major drama. There's been a few wee moments, but generally speaking, not much has happened yet, has it? Okay, round the last corner. Coming towards the end of the first lap. And we're in 5th position. This is the track that just, I remember now, it just flows brilliantly. It's sliding. You can really use all the width of the circuit. This is beautiful. Very much gives me Need for Speed Underground vibes. Need for Speed Underground 1, that is, specifically. Oh, that was a big hit. Kind of came out of nowhere. I was away dreaming about Need for Speed Underground 1. I'm just remembering the drift courses on that game through the car park style circuits. They were just absolutely brilliant. The drifting on Need for Speed Underground 1 in general was superb. Okay, end of lap 2, still P4. Make that P3. Oh no, now my championship rival's taking the lead. Not good. Suddenly everything's in jeopardy again. I have to hold on to this position. Who's binned it? Is that Vico? Or is that Pathiraja? It's not updated yet. We're going to see when they cross the line. Looked like it could have been Pathiraja, to be honest. Oh, it's not. That's fine though. P2. Closer in points. Last lap. Not the end of the world. But now that Pathiraja's leading and I'm second, does that mean the AI is going to suddenly crash and bin it? Because no one likes being in front of me in this series. Probably not, but you can always dream. Debris absolutely everywhere. And now it's under my tyres. Go away. That's going to be the end of the race. Very clumsy finish, but it's going to be P2.
That was great driving. You took second.
And it's going to be another title showdown between me and someone else in the last round. It's intense, I tell you that. So with that result, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be 2 points ahead of Pathiraja heading into the last round. Mueller actually picked up 4th, so he's slowly improving. He's not been quite as sassy in this episode as well, so I may have to give him a little bit more of a chance. Yeah, and there it is. So it looks like Jihan Pathiraja is my only championship rival. He's 2 points behind, but then we're 20 points ahead, so it's literally a showdown between the two of us. Rick Racing versus Coleridge Jr., Scotland versus England. The pressure is very much on with this one.
He's the second place driver. Don't let him take you.
Okay, final round of the championship. Okatama. Final race of the 20th episode of this. And once again, guys, I know I've said it a million times, but thank you so much for all of your support, for watching this. It really is appreciated. You're always leaving comments, which is giving me tips, keeping me motivated. There's so many things going on, so yeah, massive thank you to the whole community. And hopefully I can give you guys a win in this championship, but it's Okatama in reverse. I think it's the first time I've done the full Okatama in reverse, so I'm going to be learning a new track. Oh, is it the full one? Actually, it's 7 laps, so you know what? It's probably the short one. That suits me just fine. Basically, keep the foot in and make my way to the front. Oh, massive crash for the AI. Oh. Hope he's okay with that one. Okay, we're going to try and squeeze through. Oh, thread the needle. Nice, up into P5. Didn't quite make it past the Viper. Actually, when I think about it, I just need to finish second in this race, and I'm guaranteed the gold, even if it's a draw.
Nice work. You're now in 5th place.
I'm not really making too many inroads in the top 4 yet. I've said this before at Okatama, and it's always come good, but let's just wait and see. Gonna take this one, turn in, still flat out, 4th gear, drifted a bit, but I didn't touch the brakes, so yeah, it is flat out for the entire lap. There's not much more I can do here. Oh, actually, Pathiraja's behind me, so this is fine. Just need to finish ahead, and I'm going to take home the championship. So it is kind of in my hands at the moment, which I didn't realise. I actually thought he was up at the front. Better exit than the Viper. Can't do anything though, I don't have quite as much power in a straight line. We're going to take the slipstream, maybe go for an inside move into turn 1, a little bit risky. But not with the brake pedal for the AI. That is fine. We're now in P4. Still could be a win here. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't risk it. Hello there, friend. What are you doing right behind me? Oh, AI gone off, and another roll. Not quite that time. Okay, 2 laps to go. Position 3. I've got my rival where I need him. Just got to hang on. Looks like the leaders run wide. There's going to be a battle between those two, and I'm going to join it as well. So it's going to be a 3-way fight for the win here. Just got to keep my sensible hat on a little bit. Oh, they've just hit each other. This is my opportunity. A little bit too sideways to carry the momentum, and it's going to have to be a last lap move now. They're going to go side by side through turn 1. This is my chance, I think. Thread the needle. Bit of contact. That was probably a bit too risky. Just got to keep it together though. Oh, we know what happens. We don't want to make contact through this corner because I have been upside down in that tire wall before and it wasn't very pleasant. Leader's going to bin it here, I just have a feeling. No, not this time. Okay. Brad Petty actually holds it on the circuit and takes the race win. I'm going to take up P2, and that is the championship once again. Amazing. So happy with that, and actually hugely surprised if I'm being completely honest. There's the result. Patharaja must have binned it on the last corner or something because he ended up finishing 10th. So it's not only a championship win, it's a very comfortable championship win. And I really didn't expect that from episode 20. I honestly thought it was going to be very difficult. I was going to struggle. I might have to restart the championship. But it turned out quite simple and not much happened, if I'm being honest. The racing was good fun and there was some good battles, but there was no huge drama. It was just quite routine, and I've needed a bit of that in this global racing league, so I mean, I'm sure it'll get a bit crazy again, but I'm not too disappointed with that. Final standings, 86 points for John Traxion, with Patharaja second and Casaro in third. Joachim Muller down in 7th. I'm just not sure what to do about Joachim. Thankfully, we still managed to take home the team standings with 137 points, and we brought in a lot of money, so money is no longer really an issue in this series. Just going to quickly check out the new sponsors and maybe make some changes to the team colours as well, just to spice things up a little bit. I've been having another think about Muller, and honestly, I don't see any reason to keep him on. He's been sassy, rude, slow, and I've just found this guy David Dempsey, who's ranked global, which I think is better than expert. Signing fees quite a lot of money, and the winnings are a lot, but if I show you his stats real quick, he's an improvement in every single area from Muller. So I don't see the problem with giving him a go, and maybe he'll be the one to take me to final glory against Ravenwest. Joachim, thank you, sort of, and David, welcome on board.
That's a great pick for our team. He's an awesome driver.
Carmen's happy, I'm happy. I'm going to showcase our new livery to finish things off on the beautiful Aston Martin DBR9. Look at this. This car looks angry. This is a team that are ready to take it to Ravenwest. I am very much excited for the next episode. And now I just want to drive the Aston Martin again because it's so gorgeous. I want one in real life. Okay guys, so that is going to be it for episode 20, and if you want to catch the next episode, of course, make sure you subscribe to the Traxion YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to receive the videos in your inbox as they are released. And of course, as I was saying in the previous episodes, if you want to see me give Grid Legends a go, make sure you head over to Twitch and follow the TraxionGG Twitch channel, because over there I'll be streaming Grid Legends, the story mode. It's going to be amazing, and I'm very much looking forward to giving it a shot. Thank you so much once again for watching, keep it pinned, and have a wonderful day.